Howdy cowdies, weekly walkabout time at the collector. Hope you're going good. I've got some nice stuff in this box. Boyd's Special, which is a nice uranium carnival glass little train set in its original box. Pretty good little bit. Nice little Royal Worcester dish over the back. We've got some pretty cool trade tokens. I think one over the back there is from a pawnbroker in Hobart Town. I think there's 3 in a bag there from, I think, Holloway's Ointments. There's another one there from a mutual tea company or something in Melbourne. And we've got some other nice jewellery and sort of royalty medallions and coins. Nice little men's Seiko watch and a gold-plated chain. This little deco display cabinet's got all the shelves there to go with it. Big Victorian-style bookcase. Nice little Victorian cedar wash stand, funnily enough, with a wash set in it. They are separate lots. Kind of like this, the nice heavy brass floor lamp. Just needs all the sort of workings, but he's a ripper of a bit. It sort of comes apart. There you go. You have to be a little bit careful. I found that out the other day. What else have we got? Group lots of sort of mixed items, jewellery and ties and EP&S and train gear. Some cool coats. Some nice fur and astrakhan. Pretty cool little caftan in amongst there as well. Some nice nana rugs and stuff in this little box and some other blankets. They'll bring good money tomorrow night, blankets. They're a premium in here at the moment. Nice box of linen and stuff. Some really nice hats in these 2 old hat boxes. What else we got? A lot of pictures with some more jewellery and stuff. This is a cool lot. Old rusty metal sort of bits and bobs and a couple of bedpans. Books. So cars, motorbikes, gold mining and stuff. Nice collection of old kettles. Nice collection of old irons. Aminals, the nice little prams. This is a good group lot, this, with the old speaker from a 16mm projector. Nice little typeset tray, trunk, and some other bits and bobs as well. Little box of 45 RPMs. Nice big lot of audio gear. Tools. I like this table. Sort of quite tall little bench table there with a really quite a distressed top. And that's cute too, little sort of cupboard with the distressed finish again. The nice little bird cages. Some white painted furniture and some old cedar feet. A couple of these nice little sort of mid-century tables. Some Victorian style lamps, stools and trestle bases. Good lot of audio gear, a couple of good turntables, the Biogram 1700, and a nice little automatic jewel, plus some other bits as well. CD player, cassette deck, some skaties. There's a nice little vintage 70s one here. And you've got some modern sort of decks. Australian folklore and passport and stuff. Some of them have got good independent and Grind King trucks and wheels and stuff on them. And there's more in there, and there's a couple more in there to go with the lot. What else have we got? Boxes, sort of mixed items, books, EP&S, some cassette decks and stuff, radios, reel-to-reel tapes, little group of mixed items, heaps of tools. What else have we got? Some sort of linen and lace, some looks like Victorian sort of kids' dresses or something like that. Some war books, Star Pond Yacht in its original box. Pretty cool old 70s vinyl sort of travel bag or sports bag. Barbie's camper van there with the cool little wooden toy truck. Some matchboxes, some heffalumps, more matchboxes. Nice little prints and engravings. This is pretty cool, the McRobb mid-century bar unit. Pretty cool, little bottom strip of chipboard probably needs to be fixed, but it's kind of cool. You can use it as a wobble board too if you want. There's a nice little mid-century sideboard. Pretty good little Toshiba stereo system. Looks pretty clean from the 80s. A squatter's chair. got these things that sort of flip out from the sides. There you go, so you can put your feet up on them as well. And else we got some good paintings this week. Nice big Theo Del Grosso oil painting of Anglesey. Nice dry point etching there, just called The Lion. Just signed Angus. Might be Max Angus, but I couldn't find any other examples of his etchings. Nice watercolour, I think by J.P. Curtis. You got some nice big Danish enamelled cook pots. More sort of Victorian linen and lace and stuff. This is a nice watercolour by Malcolm Arnold. There you go. New Zealand Pukeko bird. 18th century engraving. Nice little sort of distressed cupboard. Pin-up girl, glamour girl cards. Comic books, Matchbox, Beatles records. There's about 10. Big lot of first day covers. More comics. More Victorian linen. More Matchbox. Group lot of china and gear. Candelabras, another nice 18th century engraving. These are 3 nice Baxter prints. Comics, Ozzy Osbourne record. Couple of cool sort of comic annuals, Jane at War and Little Annie Fanny. Good lot of records, Hendrix, Led Zepp. Australian made Monopoly, it's got the little metal pieces. Pac-Man breakfast tray with a pretty cool little Coleco. I think it's Galaga or something. Galaxian 2300. It's got the battery cover. More comics. Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man. This guy's great. Little Metoy Squeaky Penguin. Ajax. And Major Matt Mason. There you go, the astronaut. It's pretty cool. I think his little belt there might be broken. A little bit of sticky tape there. And someone looks like they've written above the American flag CCCP. I don't know how much that'd cut it. But anyway, this is a nice Chinese lamp. A little lot of ephemera with the Life magazine with the Beatles and some other magazines, Target and an old Wheaties packet. Nice candelabra. This is an interesting bit. Little frame, sort of 3-dimensional sort of gilt panel there. Bacchanalian sort of scene. And another old engraving. Reckon sort of 19th century. Looks like a surrender. This is pretty cool. Oil painting, a bit naive. I reckon that's the German naval flag there. So I reckon this is the Battle of Jutland or something like that. World War I, I'm pretty sure. Box of sort of watches and things. Some more records. Nice big 70s candlestick storm shade there with a nice little hand-painted plate. What else have we got? More Matchbox. A lot of pretty china. More Matchbox. Good little collection of VP. A couple of nice watercolours by Rita McLean and Norma Sparks. Little Collins Street one's pretty cute. Mixing bowls, including the Hoffman one. Countdown comics. TV 21 comics. More comics. Cards. Buggy lamps, a good little bit. A couple of nice books. The Great Controversy Between Christ and Satan. Plus Photo Drama of Creation. Bit of religious sort of subject. Sorrento ware boxes, nice. Some 8mm films. More comics. Good little mixed group lot. There you go, sort of horror comics. A couple of nice stamp albums. Little heavy gilt metal. Might be bronze, but I don't think he is. A couple of Beatles ones. This little one here is a bit rare. The Lennon Hound Dog on one side, and you got the other bloke, McCartney, Long Tall Sally on the other. Another good little group there of singles. What else have we got? Nice little Astor Mantle radio. Some pretty cool games and stuff. More Joe 90 comics. Satirical comics. Stamp albums. Good big lot of china. A nice big lot of amazing Spider-Man Marvel comics. More Matchboxes. Little group lot there with the decanter, the sort of deco wallbird and the P&O Bakelite ashtray. Fruit cutlery with the silver ferrules. Little nail file as well. A couple of nice bits of glass and crystal. More comics. There you go, some Disney motorbikers. Nice bit of Japanese glass. Here's a really nice draftsman set. Dick Turpin. Group lot of English ceramics, little cup and saucer retros made by Shelley. They're pretty cool. Couple of clowns. Nice couple of bits of EP&S. This little serving stand's really nice with all the original trays. Cruet set's pretty good as well. All original bottles and jars. Speaking of bottles, Abbott's Lager. Big Minton dinner set. Pretty amazing photograph album, full of all photographs from Melbourne and Victorian photographers. There you go, the Royal Melbourne Show souvenir leaflet from 1921. Unmarked Diana jug. Spider-Man and the Human Torch comics. Ironbark chips and Stockwhip cracks. Pretty cool Australian book. This is a nice big carving set with the sterling ferrules again. A 6-part set. The 8mm film King Kong. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, yada, yada, yada. And that's a great bit. The game board for the national football game. Good old Aussie rules. About 1900, give or take. And this is a cool bit. Frame coloured photograph. The ferry, I think it's the ferry Narrabeen, which used to go from Cowes at Phillip Island. Nice Big Ben clock. Nice collection of perfume bottles. They've all got a little bit of something damage or restoration. I mean, the one over the back on the left, someone's just painted a crystal one red with a red texture. That one's a beautiful bit, but that little collar there doesn't look right, the way it bulges out. But it's all hand sort of worked and hand decorated. It's a shame that that little sort of bulging collar isn't right. But anyway, flambe, nice bit of Dalton flambe. Then it's got a bit of damage through the back here, which is a bit of a shame. But it's signed by Noak. Fred Moore or something. And someone else. Another nice bit. Crystal, silver. Pair of Clisson. Nice little enamelled inkwell. Really nice Australian arts and crafts little carved wooden panel there with gum nuts and gum leaves. Ginger Meg's upside down. But there's another one, so there's 2 nice Ginger Meg comic books there. It's a nice nice deco perfume bottle with a silver overlaid top. Really nice collection of copper kitchenalia with a set of 4 mixing or measuring cups. Diets, English Victorian glass. And a nice little Dalton figure. Can't remember. Oh, it's Southern Belle. That's right. But yeah, some more nice stuff this week, guys. Hopefully you saw something you liked. You know, I don't care if you did or if you didn't.